All right, so glad you could join me right here on the Heat Wave. And of course, this is a show where we get you up close and personal with the movers and shakers in the entertainment industry and just getting to know a little bit about them. I'm so glad you could make it. And while you're at it, don't forget our Facebook page is QTV Zambia. Go there and like it, and you never miss out on any great stuff right here on QTV. So my guest today is founder of the Movement magazine. She's former CEO for Diamond Fresh Modeling Agency. She's a law student, and she's here with me to tell us more about herself. And her name is Mwenzi. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great. Finally, you made it to the show.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad you could make it. So, like a lot of people look at you and what you do. I've been a huge follower of your works for a long time now, and I'm sure most of the people will be like, "Oh, that's her." Who's Mwenzi?
Well, Mwenzi is a law student, as you put it. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm also a debater. I talk to that.
Oh yeah.
yeah. And I started debating when I was very young. And Mwenzi comes from a family of 3. I'm the youngest and the last born, apparently. Yeah. I also play chess.
Wow. Like chess as a sport is associated with smart people. Mm-hmm. I've never even tried to play chess. When did you get into that though?
Well, I started playing chess with my father. I was in grade 10 at the younger girls. The time he bought a chess board for me. So he used to teach me how to play. And there's one time I had to beat him. That's when I knew I was the strongest in chess. Yeah.
Wow. Have you thought of taking it professionally or just play it for fun?
I just do it for fun.
Is it?
Yeah, I just do it for fun.
Okay. So which schools did you go to? You mentioned Kablonga Girls and all that?
Well, I changed a lot of schools, but from grade 1 to, let me just say grade 9.
Yeah.
I was at Mbanga Basic School. Then 10 to 12, that was 2012. I was at Kablonga Girls High School. Then 2013, I was at Cavendish. I did my foundation in law. Then 2014 January, I was enrolled at the University of Lusaka, which is where I am right now.
Okay, so you one of the people that actually inspires a lot of young people out there because of what you do. But before we get into that, just why did you decide to get into law? Is it something that you've always wanted to do, or is it one of those stories where your parents just say, you know what, I think your auntie's a lawyer, I think you could do good as a lawyer?
I'm fortunate. Okay, for me, it's something that I always wanted to do. I discovered I could be a lawyer because I was a public speaker from way back high school. I did a lot of debating and then I just said, okay, the only course that's suitable for my character is law.
Yeah.
So that's how I just said, okay, I'm going to do law. Then my parents were against me being a lawyer because there's always that negativity that comes with law. But then I just said, okay, there's nothing else that I can do. If it's not law, then I'm not going into school. Do what you want. So that's how they had to just pay for everything.
Wow. And with law, it takes a lot of time to get to that professional level where I don't know how many levels are in there, but there's always this misconception if you talk too much you gotta be a lawyer, if you're slim you gotta be a model. Do you think that's how it works?
No, because there are certain people in my class who are very quiet, but they're good speakers if they can stand maybe on a podium, because usually do the moot court session. You'd even be surprised, this person who's quiet is capable of talking, is capable of defending a case in court. Yeah. But there are certain people who talk too much, but they can't even defend a case in court. So I don't think that's a perception that should bring someone else down because I'm talkative, I'm this and that. There are certain people who can't talk. I think it's just about how you feel. For me, it was a passion.
Yeah, and the rest of your family, any of the lawyers in the family, or you just decided you're the only one?
My aunt is a lawyer.
I see, I said it.
But I just recently discovered she was a lawyer. She did law, and she just did it her first degree after doing something else. And she said, let me try, because still in school.
Okay. Absolutely. You also at what point did you develop an interest in fashion? Because I remember you actually was one of the people who was holding down one of the busiest modeling agencies in the country, Diamond Fresh. At what point did you decide you want to take that route in terms of your whole business?
When I was at Cavendish, I met Spirit Benashe. So just like how she used to come up, and I was also a fan of Bonanga Matewa. Yeah. So just how everything runs, the clothes and stuff. And I said, okay, let me try out something. So for me, locally, I would say Spirit has added some value to the modeling and fashion part of my life. Then I also looked up to Bonang, how she just came out and everything about her.
Oh, she's elegant.
Yeah, she's elegant. Everything. Yeah. So for me, it really helped in one way or another.
Yeah. So you formed a modeling agency. How did that turn out together?
Well, modeling, okay, from what I heard, it wasn't something like I had passion for. It's just, you just see people doing stuff. Miss Zambia on TV. That is it. Cynthia Kanema used to watch her show. Yeah, Cynthia Kanema grooming the girls and stuff, just wanting to be bossy and stuff. Because my height, I'm too short and I couldn't.
Who told you too short?
I don't know.
Everybody's tall in heels. Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, I thought I couldn't do modeling because of my career and other personal reasons.
Yeah.
Then I decided to open an agency, knowing that models in our country are being exploited.
Yeah,
which I thought I should try to bring a positive impact, because knowing modeling in Zambia is something that has been immoral from day one.
Yeah.
So
A lot of people come on, even models themselves, come on the show and talk about how just this industry is messed up. Do you feel you actually sparked a movement that people are still following up to now?
Yeah, I did put an impact in one's life in one way or another, knowing that each time I hosted shows, each time I came up with fashion shows, there was always a positive thing that was backed up to that show.
Which is great. And then you just announced at one of your shows that you were stepping down. What happened though?
It's something that everyone didn't expect, but from 2014, 2015, somewhere there, I just said I can't do this. I'm growing. Yeah, so I have a personal life to lead. I also have other personal stuff to work on. So I just said.
And you left a lot of models stranded, because now the CEO, somebody they looked up to, is leaving and then handing over to a new person. Did that transition actually make some people also leave, or maybe it actually?
Yeah, it made certain people leave. Like others just followed me to say, okay, can you just be my personal manager? Can you just hook me up with shows? Can you just do this and that for me?
Yeah.
But eventually, there's always a time that we all can't. Okay, you just can't be a CEO forever.
Yeah, true that.
That's a no. Because Labdi had to step down and give Bobby.
Yeah.
Our very own president fought for our freedom, but he had to step out and give other people the freedom. So yeah, for me it was about giving a chance for other people to also enjoy the benefits that I enjoyed.
Yeah. Having had a test in the fashion industry in the country, what do you feel is still something that we as a country need to still work on?
Well, we need to work on our ego. I think ego kills it all, because if we, the people on the top, are not humble, then definitely the people who are looking up to us will just be useless as ourselves. So I think if we remove the ego from ourselves, within ourselves, we try to work hand in hand. We just hold hands and say, okay, we are going to push the fashion industry to the next level. Then definitely, we Zambian, the fashion industry, the entertainment and everything else will also be recognized. Unlike pointing each other's fingers, she did that, it's because of her, this and this was there. So I think it all starts with us.
And the gossip also. I'm actually part of one of these fashion groups around, and you can able to tell, like, people are more interested in rumors and gossip than actually moving the industry forward. And you as a CEO, what was a strict measure that probably maybe just put in place to make sure that people were more focused on the development of the fashion industry than just the gossip?
Like I said, it all starts with me as the CEO. If me as the boss, I'm always there, I'm always trying to find issues from social media, bringing them in my WhatsApp group, doing that. Maybe literally I'm also teaching the people who I'm working with to continue doing the same thing. So if me as a boss, I'm going to say, okay, I won't bring whatever issues I see negative on social media in my group. I just set rules, I just set restrictions and boundaries to say, okay, if my model is going to do this, definitely they are eliminated out of the group. You won't work with me. It ends there.
All right. So let's talk about the Movement magazine. It's something that really started and came on the scene, and I think it's actually one of the few magazines in the country right now. How did that idea start about?
Okay, the magazine started in 2013 with the idea of George Chira, your production manager, I don't know. Yeah. So like he was there with me the time I just said, I want to open a magazine. Then he said, what are you going to name it? Because we need to have a name and stuff. And I said, Movement magazine. Then he said, okay, I'll help. As time passed, he just disappeared from nowhere. I don't know why he went.
He always does disappear. Always does disappear.
So he just disappeared. Then I didn't know where to find him. By then I wasn't known. No one even knew and cared who I was. But then eventually I just said, okay, I lacked self-esteem. I just said, okay, let me just leave it. That's why I didn't have to push Diamond Fresh here and there. Then 2014, I met my editor, Mwenzi. were like at the same school and stuff. So like I told her I have this idea. Then she just said, Nana, that's too much for you, just leave it.
Is it?
Then I just said, okay, cool. I also left it because she said it was too much for me. We started going again. Then 2016, I said I'm going to launch a magazine. So I called Mugu. Just I called Lloyd Kaboville. I was like, I want to release the magazine, this and that. He just said, how many pages are you looking at? Then I said 42. Then he was like, that's too much for you. Just do 8 pages, 40 side, 40 side. I was like, no. I've never seen.
It looks like a damn fly.
Yeah, I've never seen such in my life. Then he just said, why do you like putting pressure on yourself? Look at you're young, you have got school to look at, you have the agency, why can't you just focus on one thing? Then I just said, okay, this person doesn't want to help me. I let Lloyd be. Then I went to Mugo again. The person who said me, no, just chill. So I went to her and she's like, it's like you really want this thing, okay, let's push it. So that's how we even set the date. We launched the magazine, the first edition. It sold out with the help of Onichi and other people who we had to put in place here and there. So that's how the whole idea of the movement magazine came out. But from scratch, no one believed in me, not even my own parents. It was like each time I would tell them, Mom, I want to do this. Then she was like, okay, she was even not for the idea of Diamond Fresh.
Yeah.
So it's because I was stubborn here and there. I just said, okay, I'm going to do what I want. It's my life, it's whatever. Then she said, no, you can't do the magazine, it's just too much. Why can't you just leave everything, focus on school? Maybe in future you can try to do that. Then I just said, no, I'm going to do it with or without your help. That's how I just like had to bring everything out.
Absolutely. And putting the agency together and seeing the magazine take through the journey until it's born, it's on the shelves, has actually taught you a few things. What are some of the things you think really work out if you try to focus on something or you want to start up a project?
Well, I think the main thing is the main key to realize in life is not everyone who starts with you will always finish with you. You need to be willing to stand alone. People are going to mock you, people are going to hate you, they're going to misunderstand your statements, they're going to laugh at you, others just say she's not fully broke over and that she won't even go anywhere because of what she's doing here and there. So I think those are some of the lessons that I learned, being brave, being bold and taking charge. Like everything that I do, I just say, even if I'm with my team, I'll just say that I'm alone as an individual. Because I don't know, maybe by along that they just say, okay, we also have our own lives to live. There's the magazine, they start their own things. Why will I go if I'm still depending on them? So I think those are the major things that I've realized in life.
Especially in Zambia, like what are some of the challenges that you think you might or you're encountering with the magazine? Looking at the reading culture in the country, we love entertainment, definitely. We just pick out anything and just read. And how do you feel the impact of social media is also affecting the industry of writing?
I think that's one of the major things that I decided to come up with the magazine, supporting literature in Zambia.
Wow.
It's very shameful if you look at someone of our ages probably, they can't read, they can't write. Yet they just insult, do other stuff. Maybe for some it's because they lack material, they lack interest in reading. Yes, books are boring. But for me, that's why I decided to come up with a magazine. At least there are pictures there. So as one is looking at the picture, just that attraction, then just, okay, let me just finish reading what's there.
Yeah.
Our reading culture is very bad. That's one of the things that I've realized in our country. Then looking at the social media impact, people just write anything on social media. They don't
just wake up, just start typing.
Yeah, they don't even mind to say what I'm doing is defaming someone else, or what I'm doing is wrong. There are a lot of wrong things that people have posted on Facebook that if it's in another country, a lot of us would be in jail right now.
Yeah. But
because of maybe the lenience of the laws and stuff, yeah, I think to some extent it has brought more equity to our society.
Absolutely. Great explanation right there. Now, you seem to have a very, very, very busy life. Now, let's come back to your personal life. What do you do in your do you ever have spare time, even?
I don't think I have spare time because usually Monday to Sunday, I'm always at school. Yeah, in fact, maybe I have class the whole lot of the week. I'm usually busy. The only free time I get is holidays, where I need to meet my team, we need to outline the magazine, we need to look at the future of the magazine, what next, where are we launching it, who are we putting here and there, trying to make contact. So I don't think I have that free life. My life is tough.
If you manage to stay a little bit of time, what do you do? Do you watch movies?
Yeah, I do watch movies sometimes, usually maybe 01. Yeah, I'll be watching movie on my laptop.
All right, great. And earlier on, you actually telling me about how you've never even tested alcohol in your life. You don't smoke. You don't go out partying. I'm like, What are you doing with your life? Like, but how did you manage to do that in a society where they try so much to model young people to behave and act in a certain way? How have you managed to maintain that?
I think first things first, you need to be disciplined, like self-discipline. It's not always that you get drunk, your parents are going to beat you, your parents are going to do this and that. But self-discipline for me has worked. Looking at the type of friends that I've had, others, people of my age are pregnant by now, others are married, others have dropped out of university. The people I started with, they've dropped out here and there. So I think those are the lessons that I've learned in life to say, if I am the ruler of my own life, I'm the author of my own life, what story do I want everyone to read about me? Is it like Mwenzi was a drunkard, Mwenzi was this and that? That's a no for me. So I think looking at the issues that I've seen from other people and relating them to the way I've grown up, I just can't do alcohol and any other type of drug. I can't.
All right. So moving forward, what do you want to be known for? You do a lot of things. You fashion. You do magazine. You're now into law. Like what looking forward, what do you want to major in? Like to be known for? Stand out.
I want to be known as Mwenzi the Great Lord.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great.
The late President Mwanawasa has been an inspiration to me, how he has justice the handle cases, looking at the likes of Safuiva Sikotas, Philip Banda, Justice Philip Banda, Justice Kala Luka, the AG. So like all those people, these are people that I look up to. Like I'll just follow their cases. This time I'm giving maybe cases at school. I'll just have to read until the end. I say, okay, this is how people judge in court. Sometimes I didn't go to court. I didn't sit. I just listen to what people are saying and stuff. So for me, law comes as first priority in my life.
And that's true passion, I can say, right there. All right, for somebody who's watching right now and really inspired by what you do, or people that actually just follow you on social media and your posts, what does it take? What would be your ultimate ingredient to get to where you, not really where you are or where you're going, or just follow your footsteps?
First things first, you need to be humble. There are certain people who told me, "You're not humble. She's jumping, she's that." But for me, I feel humility comes first, because if you as a head or you as an individual, you want to get somewhere, you need to be humble. I've met a lot of characters in my life. So like there are certain people who you just can't associate with, and there are certain people you just need to cut off just for you to succeed in life. So I think first things first, you have to be humble. You need to remove your ego. You need to delete pride as well. So you just need to focus on your goals, set goals. You just need to know, okay, what is my life like? Who do I want to be known for? Is it because I want to be a lawyer? Start following lawyers, see what they do. If you want to be a writer, follow writers. I personally followed Mutale Kapaso, CEO of New Era magazine. Yeah. I didn't take it as a competitor, I just went that Mutale, how do you come about with your magazine? How do you put your articles together? She had to explain to me. So it's all about being humble, because if I was that selfish as a competitor, I can't click with her, I can do this and that. You just need to be humble and follow what strategic plans these careers and skills goals.
All right. So as we draw to a close, what am I featuring in your magazine?
The 4th edition is yours.
4th edition sounds too far. Thanks a lot, Mwenzi, for coming on the show. Really appreciate it, and we'll always support you. And I'm looking forward to being in your magazine.
Sure.
All right. You've been watching the Heatwave right here on QTV. This has been Charlie. Until next time, it's bye-bye and keep watching.